Hello everybody, Joe here and welcome back to my F1 24 career mode journey. This is the F2 season, round 10, and we really are in the business end of the season now. 5 races to go, 5 rounds to go, sorry, including this one with 10 races. This is where it all counts now. It's closing up in the championship now. So we've got to get back on top of this, and we need a strong result from what is one of my weakest circuits on every F1 game. Even though this is a Grand Prix I have attended, I attended this race a long time ago. But here, we need to secure a good spot for qualifying, so that's what I'm trying to do. And I tell you what, that was as good a start to a lap as any. But we need to watch out, because this particular corner, the car does tend to slide a bit. So I want to control that. That looks very nicely controlled as we now head up the hill after taking that corner as well as we could have. Give me the first sector. What is it? It's purple. That was unexpected. I didn't expect a purple first sector there. Or a little slide round the right-hander, but we just managed to keep it under control as we head to the chicane, attacking the curbs. Perhaps a little harder than I dare, but so far it's looking good. This is the sector of circuit which I'm really not a fan of, but at the moment we're still looking alright as it turns out. But what's the time say? Oh, sector 2 was messy, so we need to try and make up some ground in the final sector. That didn't look particularly good. But now what can we do here? It's all about the last couple of corners. And I have a feeling we may need to go again, because this lap just doesn't strike me as being particularly strong. And that slide into the last corner just tells us that again, we have to do a second lap. Coming up to the end of the second sector, and it is a slightly better lap, but it's still not looking particularly strong as we come towards the end. What can we do? Well, it looks a lot stronger around there, that's for sure, but it's the last 2 corners now, trying to stop the car going round. That's again stronger around there, but it's all about stopping the car sliding here. We have no slide. That was pretty decent. What is it going to be though? I don't think it's going to be particularly strong. Oh, it's P8! It's P8! Just waiting on the last few laps now. Are we going to stay 10th? I think we do. Pole position though, crucially going to our championship rival, Oliver Bearman, who is really making a chance for it with Victor Martins on the front row. But we're in a great place to maximise the sprint race, because we're starting 10th, which means reverse grid pole.
So it's all about speed in today's sprint race then. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? And we welcome you to the Formula 2 commentary box. I'm Alex Jakes. Alongside me for this one, Alex Brundle. It is a sprint race. It is race day. How much can you take from that one-lap pace into our multi-lap contest today?
We have seen stops before at the end of the sprint race.
Right, this track needs a lot of downforce, so we won't have as much top speed. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more effective than normal. Try to make the most of it in the race and quali if you can.
14 laps then. Can we convert sprint race pole into sprint race win? We are underway in Budapest, and Frederik Vesti has got a mighty start and is straight into the lead. But I want to try and have a look down the inside. Vesti is covering. Vesti's going very tight. And now he's had to go back across. I'm trying to get back down the inside, but no. Vesti leads. Pourchaire's trying to go down the inside now, and I'm going to try and outbrake him round the left-hander. And we're still side by side with Theo Pourchaire. Pourchaire, is he through? I think he is. But we're still side by side. And we are going to try and hold on to P2. We do hold on to P2, but it's Frederik Vesti who takes the lead of this sprint race. We've had a bit of a slide going around the corner, but it's Vesti in the lead. We're in P2, so we weren't quite able to hold on to the lead. Vesti is going to try and clear off into the distance, and I'm going to try and hold on to P2. We have a yellow flag behind, so have we had some early drama? I think that's going to be Brad Benavides. Yes, it is. Benavides locking up and going wide. Is he going to get that back going? Yes, he does. So Benavides having a moment as we now really start catching Vesti. We've had a better lap than him so far, and I think we're about 3 tenths up on this lap, but we still got to complete it. And this is where we tend to struggle in these 2 corners here. Whereas I think Vesti might have a better run at them. He has so far, but we've had a better lap for sure. And Vesti sets the fastest lap, but we've got even quicker. But even quicker than us is Théo Pourchaire. So we've still got to go a little bit quicker if we're going to hound Frederik Vesti. But the pace is definitely there. We are now within that DRS threat of Fred Vesti, so we might even be able to have a little go down the end of this straight. DRS open, what's it going to bring to us? I don't think we're going to have enough straight, but what we do have is a fastest lap. And, oh, okay, so we get a little bit closer to Vesti, but we're not close enough yet. But if we can get to within half a second on that final corner, it'll definitely give us a shot at getting past the Prema driver, who he had just a little bit of a wobble round there. And in fact, our team have given us the mini objective. They've said, you can get past Vesti. We want to see you pass him. Get it done. So our team are ordering us to get this overtake done. So we're going to have to push as hard as we can to see if we can make Vesti make a little bit of an unforced error. We're still about half a second behind him, and if we can retain this sort of gap going into the last corner, we might be able to have a chance. The pressure is now on Vesti as we're just gaining those little tenths of a second through the corners. And how late do I dare brake there? That's really brought me close. We need to stay close around here. This is not a corner I'm overly confident on, but we've stayed within half a second. It's all about the run into the final corner. We've got that one nicely done. We're closer than we were before. How do we do this? We're getting closer and closer to Vesti. Are we going to have a shot at having a go? Yes, we are. I'm going to send it down the inside. We didn't quite make it through, but we've got DRS again. Vesti still holding on, but we had a little bit of a go there, and Pourchaire having a little look down my inside. No way through there. Look how close it is for sure. We're going to have another go at Vesti if we can nail this final corner, which we have done. And now we're going to get the power down. We're closer to Vesti than we were last time. Does that mean we can translate it into a look down the inside of Vesti? We're going to have a look. We're going to brake a bit later. And are we through? Yes, we are. We take the lead of this Hungarian sprint race. Let's have a look at that then. Just under brakes down the inside. Having the confidence to brake that bit later. And we take the lead. Coming up to end lap 7. I'll tell you what, Vesti is right behind me. So Vesti might fancy himself a go here, but I don't think he's going to have enough straight. We complete lap 7 into lap 8. There is Vesti. Is he going to have a go into 1? I don't think so. He's not going to have... No, he is having a go. Vesti is having a go, trying to catch me napping there. I've gone off the circuit and Vesti retakes the lead. I didn't think he was going to go for that, but he did. Pourchaire now having a look at second. Vesti very wobbly round there. And look at the run we're setting up here. Surely it's going to be the overtake. Surely we're going to be retaking the lead here. Vesti, what is he going to do? Is he going to cover? Yes, he covers. But we're going to go to the outside. Brake a little bit later. Try and go around the outside. Vesti holds it. But we've got a second helping of DRS here. And Vesti doing a good job so far to hold on to the lead. And, well, we're going to have to go. We're going to have to go again next lap. So I don't know. We're a little bit further back. So it's going to have to be a bit of a brave one under brakes if we've got the confidence to do it. But we've got the run. We've got the run. I'm going to send it down the inside of Vesti. Do we get it done? Yes, we do. And that is just confidence under brakes there. Going down the inside. Getting that move done and retaking P1. But Vesti's trying it again here. Vesti's coming straight back at me. Around the outside. I've given him the room. Vesti still has space on that right-hand line. And Vesti retaking the lead. We're going to go side by side up the hill. But I have to allow Vesti through there. Otherwise, that's going to be a collision. But once again, Vesti keeping the position. And this is great racing here at Budapest. But I want to be the Budapest, and that's not the way around that chicane. I've actually dropped a 10th in doing that. And we've got a better run this time than Vesti. Vesti seemed to struggle this time. And that is going to give us a run, isn't it? We're 4 tenths behind, but we've got a very nice run with the DRS. We're going to go down the inside. Vesti covers, so I need to get this done before here. Have I got it done before the yellow? No, I've gone off the circuit. And that loses me the chance of getting it done this lap. That's not been as good a run, so we may not be able to make as much of a run here, but I'm still giving it a go. We're getting closer and closer and closer. I might be able to send one down the inside. I'm going to try one down the inside. Have we made it work? Vesti is still on the left. He has room. But I think we have got this done and once again taken the lead here at Budapest. And now Vesti is hanging on to second place. He is going to try and stay with me for a chance at another run. No, he's gone wide. Vesti has gone wide. He's made a mistake. And that has cost him P2 to Théo Pourchaire. Had to maximise the sprint race. We've done that. We've dropped to P2 at the start of the race, but after a race-long battle with Vesti, we got up to P1 and we've basically held it with the fastest lap. We're now coming round the last corner. It's gonna be a second win of the season and a first sprint race win for us. Come on.
Okay, good job, mate. Really, really well done. That was a fantastic drive. Bring it home.
He was touch and go for a while there, but Van Amersfoort have done it. Great win.
Well, whether you love or hate sprints in Formula 1, they definitely deliver. In Formula 2, lovely stuff. Great racing.
As they make their way down to the podium, there's no denying the strength of the Van Amersfoort team. Van Amersfoort aren't afraid to take risks on new talent, and it certainly looks like it paid off today. Fantastic work. After all this drama, you'll be mad
Wow,
to join us for the next race.
that was a
We hope to see you
drive
there.
that I am proud of. A sprint race victory. That was much needed. So we've taken the win. Pourchaire gets second. Vesti gets third. Then it's Hauger and Deruvla 4th and 5th. Stanek gets 6th. Martin 7th. And Enzo Fittipaldi gets 8th. No points for Behrman, apart from the pole position points. That is critical. But now we need to think about the feature race and try and do as much damage limitation as we can.
It's time for this weekend's Formula 2 race here at the Hungaroring. A popular track with a lot of history. I'm sure we're in for an absolute thrill ride of a race today. As the engineers make their last inspection of the cars, let's take a look at today's grid order for the race. A fantastic effort from Ollie Bearman yesterday puts him on pole position, with Victor Martins alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Fittipaldi, Hajar, Roman Stanek, Hauger, Pourchaire, Daruvala, Vesti, Sunshine, Cordial, Novalak, Roy Nissany, Richard Verschoor, Miney, Leclerc, Maloney, Ayuba Iwasa, Boschon, Benavides, Dewitt, and Jack Crawford completes the grid. And now it's time to head down to the track. Hello one, hello all, and welcome to the...
Okay, you know this, but this track needs a lot of downforce, and as such, we're not going to have quite the same top speed as other circuits. The good news, though, is that it's going to make our DRS even more powerful. So try to make the most of it in the race and quali if you can.
Right, P10. A lot of work to do from there. I don't know what we can take from this, but I'm going to give it my best. Hopefully we can do some good damage limitation. I'm hoping we can get into the top 5. Here we go, 5 red lights, and we are about to be underway here at Budapest. Go! It's an okay-ish start there, but I tell you what, someone at the front didn't seem to get away well, and Pourchaire seemed to struggle as well. We've lost the place to Cordial, who's coming right across there, and Cordial getting very aggressive, so we have lost the place off the start. And I'm going to try and get that back as fast as I can because I don't want to be losing out. We're going to go down the inside. That's a braver one than I dare go for there. But we have got back past Cordial. And Pourchaire really didn't get the best start at all. In fact, he's quite slow out of the corner. And we might have another place here. We do have another place. I nearly go into Daruvala doing it. But we've got ahead of Théo Pourchaire up into P9. So we have gained from this start. But now this is where the tricky bit gets in. This is where we're going to have to really knuckle down and work to try and get ahead of these guys. But we're up a place. That's good news for us. But now we've got to just get on with it here. As we've got Daruvala and Vesti in front of us. And they're both being backed up by Fittipaldi. I think Bearman... I don't actually think Bearman's leading this race. I think Bearman got a really bad start because he does not appear to be leading. I wonder who is leading as we come up to complete this first lap. I know though that Bearman got a bad start. So, lap 1 completed. It's Victor Martins in the lead. Look how close Vesti is getting to Fittipaldi. Surely Fittipaldi must have a little bit of damage or is nursing some kind of problem, because he's backing everybody up. So I wonder, did he hit someone at the start of the race? Did he have a little knock perhaps? Because he's going a lot slower than most of us are going. And that might give us a chance here at 1 or 2 of these guys. Stay on as close to Daruvala as you can. Vesti's going down the inside of Fittipaldi. Daruvala's trying to find a way through here. And I've got to just sit back and see what happens. Pourchaire manages to try and have a look, but nothing in doing there. Meanwhile, we're having a look at Fittipaldi, who has just gone from 6th down to 8th and now to 9th place. So Vesti got through, so did Daruvala, and so did I. So we made the most of that, and down to 9th goes Enzo Fittipaldi. And in fact, I am thinking maybe it's worth pitting and trying to get a cheeky undercut here. So you know what, I'm going to pit a lap early and see what that does for us in clear air. So into the pits we come. Right, the rest of the pack are in the pits. How far have we moved ourselves forwards here? Who's that coming out of the pits? I don't know, but there's Oliver Bearman. He's going to be in P5, and we are right behind him. So Bearman has lost positions through that. And I've gained out because I'm in P6, right behind Behrman, so he's not really standing to gain much. If anything, the big benefactor from this race is Victor Martins. Well, I can't see who that is in second, but I have a feeling it's a Red Bull. I wish I could see who that was. It's Isaac Hadjar in second. Arthur Leclerc's out of the race. Let's have a look at that. Is that just going to be a car saying bye-bye? Yes, that is a car saying bye-bye. Arthur Leclerc going no further in this race. Elsewhere, we're watching Jehan Daruvala as he shapes up a move on Frederick Vesti for 7th. Down the inside goes Daruvala, and through he goes into that P7. Is there an opportunity for a Bravesend now? I think there might be if we just get a good run out of the right-hander here, which we have sort of got. Behrman's got away from me a bit, but I tell you what, we're going to go for it here. We're going to go for it, and we make that work. A very brave send down the inside of Oliver Behrman, and we move up into P5. That was brave, but brilliant, and I love it. Up into P5 as now we put a little bit of pressure on Roman Stanek. But, yeah, past Oliver Behrman. Kind of caught him off guard a bit, caught him napping a bit there. But up into P5, we are now in the top 5. And maybe we can set about putting some pressure on Hadjar, Hauger and Stanek. Getting ever closer to Stanek now, though. I tell you what, these tyres just seem to be working better for us than they are for Roman Stanek. And we might be able to have a go at taking P4 here. Can we do it? We're a bit closer to Stanek than we were to Behrman. So there's definitely an overtake on here. And Stanek goes wide anyway. So that allows us up into 4th. That allows Behrman back into 5th. And Daruvala into 6th. So Stanek had a massive lock up there. But now we've got Behrman right behind us. And guess what? We don't have any DRS. So Behrman might be having a go at us here. I need to cover the inside. Where is he going to go? I'm trying to break the toe. Behrman's going to go to the outside. I'm on the inside here. What's going to happen here? I've got the inside line. Behrman not able to make it through there, but he'll have a second go on the second DRS zone. And we're having to go defensive because Behrman is trying for it around the outside, but it doesn't work. We hold on to P4. But right now we need to defend 4th. And Behrman is very close here. He's very close.
Oh, mate, great stuff. You hit that target. That sets us
They've hit that target, but now here comes Oliver Behrman down the inside of turn 1. I've forced him in tight. Can we up and under him here? It's definitely worth a try. No, we can't. Behrman has got that place then. I thought we could try and up and under him. It didn't work. Behrman up, back up to 4th. Back ahead of us here. But I'm going to try and chase him down with our tyres just not feeling it quite as much. And I think we have just used them up going for sends. And Daruvala is now right behind. And we might just have to stick to defending Daruvala. Behrman is 7/10 clear. We are not going to be close enough. We might be able to have a go in the second DRS point. But I think Behrman well and truly has us covered. So unfortunately, I think Behrman is going to hold on to 4th, but I'm happy with 5th. After starting 10th, I will take that as a result where we're sliding there and nearly giving that away. So we nearly made a mistake ourselves and gave away a position. And Daruvala, Stanek and someone else are there and waiting to punish me for any mistakes. This is the sign now that my tyres just aren't as grippy as once they were because we're going wide, making more mistakes. But it looks as if we're going to be safe because overtaking round here is very, very difficult. And I think we might just be able to hold on to the place. Great damage limitation there. We started 10th, took the risk of an undercut, made a few risky overtakes in the process. And as a result, it looks like it's going to be P5. I will take that. But it's been an absolute dominant display by Victor Martins, who's going to emerge from the final corner and win the Hungarian feature race. Isaac Hadjar will get second, Hauger gets third, Behrman gets fourth, and we take P5.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So another fantastic victory for ART today.
When life feeds you lemons, drive like that. Awesome stuff to come back from what was a really difficult start to the race.
ART, the French team who have been racing since the 90s in various forms of motorsport, are once again back on the winner's podium today after a brilliant display of driving skill. Well, what a weekend that has been. Please join
A
us next
tough
time for
race,
another thrilling
but we
instalment
took what we
of
could from it.
Formula 2
P5, not too shabby really, but Victor Martins is your race winner. Isaac Hadjar getting second, his best feature race of the year. Dennis Hauger jumping on the podium in third, and then it's Behrman fourth, Ware in fifth, Daruvula gets sixth, and then it's Stanek, Pourchaire, Vesti and Novalak completing the top 10. What does this mean for the drivers' standings? Well, our gap has gone up to 20 points, so all in all we have made gains here, but Victor Martins getting that win has definitely helped him out in the championship, and he is now level pegging with Oliver Behrman. Daruvula stays in fourth, Pourchaire is fifth, then it's Vesti and Hauger, Verschoor, Iwasa and Doohan completing your top 10. Then we got Novalak, Fittipaldi, Benavides, Hadjar, Miney, Leclerc, Stanek, Cordil, Maloney, Boschong, your final point scorers. And the drivers who have yet to score, Roy Nissany and Jack Crawford. Well, that was eventful, wasn't it? But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and hit the subscribe button if you're new and you want to see more content from me. And until the next time, I've been Joe, TTFN, ta-ta for now, take care, and I'll see you all soon.